This video is designed to help you set up a new field on the client file. First of all, let's open up a client file using Alt and C on the keyboard. It may be that in the Extras section, here, we decide we need to insert a field for favourite pet's name below mother's name here. In order to set up a new field, close the file, go to Settings, then Field Setup. Notice that there are two tabs. The first tab, Clients, here, relates to fields you might want to put onto the client's file. The second tab, Investments, relates to fields you might want to put into the policy file. For the purposes of this demonstration, we're going to use the client's file. Select Add New Field here. Once you have selected Add New Field, you will then be able to insert the field title in the label column. Here. Insert pet's name. In the column across, here, we have the control type. The control type is asking you how you would like the user to enter data into the field. In the drop-down, you have several options to choose from. There is text box. This enables the user to write text into their field. Drop-down. This enables the user to select a fixed range of possible options. Checkbox. This is a simple tick box where you might need a yes or no answer. Switch. This is a radio button which can be either on or off. Calendar. This allows the user to simply add a date. This might be useful for anniversary fields. Hyperlink. This is where the user might want whatever text he types in to turn into a hyperlink, such as a website or email address. For our current purposes, we will select text box. The placement column here is asking you which section of the client file you wish to place this field. For our purposes, we will be using the Extras section. Click on the drop-down and select Extras. If we now save that using the Save button at the bottom, here, and open up a client file, and then go to the Extras section, we will see that we have the pet's name here. We can then type in the pet's name. And then use the green button here to save. It may be that you want your control type to be a little more complex. Return back to the field setup in Settings. We may want to change the label here to Category. we may want to change the control type to a drop-down box. In the drop-down box, we need to put in the list. Go in the default value column. Remember, everything listed in the drop-down must be separated by a comma. And then select Save. In the placement column, we may decide to leave the field in the introduction area. And in the final column, you can decide whether you want to display this at all levels so that everyone in the system can see the field, or at just broker level only. For our purposes, we will select Display at all levels so that everybody can access this. Once you are done, select Save. Once you have saved, go to open the file again using Alt and C. Remember, we place this in the introduction section, here. And at the bottom, we will see that category here now appears. We can now enter the client in the silver category, although the gold and the bronze categories are also here as well. Once you are done, select Save. You can set as many fields as you want, and if ever you wish to adjust them or rename them, simply return to the field setup and deal with them in this list appropriately. You have now completed the field setup instructional video for clients. Thank you for using Broker Back Office. If you have any further questions, please feel free to contact us in the chat box during normal UK office hours.